So one of the speakers we got to hear at the World Domination Summit a couple weeks ago in Portland was a woman named Danielle Laporte, and she writes the awesome blog White Hot Truth, and it's all about self-realization. But hearing her in person was amazing. She is just one of those speakers that is so dense with information, and they're super unique thoughts. One of the things she mentioned that was just like this little side note she just happened to throw out there that I wrote down right away was, she's like, if you haven't made your stop doing list yet, do it right away. And I was like, stop doing list. It was super inviting sounding, you know? So I got home from the trip and I had written it down. I Googled it and I spent about a half hour reading all these bloggers and authors talking about their stop doing list. Danielle had written a post about a year and a half ago that you'll find right on the first page of Google. Definitely read that if you decide to do this. But she talks about how the concept that if you stop doing things, then you actually create more time, more energy for the things that you love. And it's such a simple concept to turn kind of your life list on its ear a little bit. Of course, you have things you want to do, but what things should you stop doing? So I sat down and did it just like my life list that I shared a couple weeks ago. I thought I was going to have like 5 or 6 things, and I came up with like 25. So give yourself permission to do this activity because I think it's very self-actualizing to realize what you already know you should stop doing, but you just need to acknowledge it. And there's power in putting things on paper, as you know. So I'm going to read you mine. Hopefully get your mind spinning and inspires you to kind of do your own, okay? Stop avoiding the raindrops. Stop comparing myself to others. Stop complaining. Stop dreaming safe. Stop downplaying how much I adore my life. Stop spending time doing online research. Stop thinking of the hows before the whats. Stop checking my email when I'm with Lucy. Stop feeling guilty about having to pay for chiropractic care. Stop being so timid about my beliefs like politics, religion, homeschooling, keeping up with the Joneses. Stop investing in relationships that drain me. Stop putting off decluttering. Stop wishing for more alone time. Stop avoiding prayer. Stop fearing next quarter's finances. Stop mowing the lawn. Stop wondering when something bad is going to happen. Stop trying to change or motivate others. Stop feeling guilty about taking naps. Stop asking people about their personal drama. Stop replying to every single email in my inbox. Stop getting on Facebook during the day. Stop living and dying by Lucy's schedule. Stop beating myself up because of my inbox. Stop bringing my iPhone to bed with me. Stop buying people stuff, instead give them experiences. And stop getting stuff from people, instead ask for experiences. So as you can see, there's some big ones on here. Stop complaining. That one's not going to be something I can easily do overnight. But the fact that I wrote it down and I'm going to read it on a regular basis is going to be something that hopefully will be like a trigger point for when I catch myself doing it. It's like, no, I've told myself I want to stop doing this. I've acknowledged that. I've told all of you. So if you hear me complaining, call me out on it. But obviously there's some other little things on here that would be a lot easier, such as avoiding the raindrops. The other night, Lucy and Jason and I went on a walk, and our neighbor was watering their lawn, and their sprinkler happened to be, crossing over onto the sidewalk. So, of course, Lucy's eyes lit up, and Jason's like, yeah, let's go for it. And my initial reaction is like, no, I don't want to get wet, It was super hot, humid. It's like, let it go, Kim. Just get soaked, So I went with them, ran through it. We ended up running through it a couple times. I got totally soaked. We giggled, we laughed, and we created a memory. So if I hadn't written that down, I may have just crossed over to the other side of the street, watch them have fun, and join them on the other side. But so that was a good example of something little that came out of this list. So I hope you take some time this week to write your list. Email me the list. I'd love to read it, and definitely enjoy the extra time and energy you'll have when you stop doing some of these things.